moleskin notebooks. I pulled this out. Very nice recycled paper. This is not on the notes, but I just want to acknowledge all the guys who've spoken before, and I want to bring up something that's probably been a tension in the room. It certainly has been for me, unspoken tension in the room. And I would hate for your wedding reception to go by without someone talking a lot about that tension. A lot of the guys I've noticed on Chris's side went to a school called, I didn't catch it. What was it? Yale. And you probably know Yale has a small 3,000 person liberal arts Christian school in Michigan that's kind of like a rival academically. I don't even need to name it. And so I just want to say, while all these guys talk about their Yale experiences together, there was an equally academic set of experiences on Charlie's side that were happening that led us all to this speech. My name is David. It's my honor to be here. I will get to more sincere thank yous, but so far I'm just like blown away. It's just the most meaningful wedding I've ever been to in my life. And I go to a lot of weddings. I have been to a lot of weddings. You guys who know, I'm a wedding guy. I'm also a Snapchat guy, and when the rector said Tinder during the homily, I was just put off. I don't know about you. It's always been between us. I'm sorry, guys. Now into the material. A lot of good stuff here. How do I know Charlie? I'm sure looking at me it's like, oh, they probably met at Equinox or Valley. And we could have. But we didn't. We met in school. Charlie was seeking a PhD in psychology, and I was seeking a lesser degree. Charlie earned that PhD. If you know Charlie well, you know that some of us affectionately call him Doctor. Dr. Charlie, Dr. Jalou, Doctor, etc. So when I met Charlie in school and I realized, oh, this guy is becoming a PhD, he's becoming a doctor, I thought to myself, okay, finally it's happened for me. And here's what's happened. We all seek friendship. I have a few. You guys know I have a lot of friends. But you have your friendships, but ultimately you're looking for that special friendship, that the kind of person who, like Charlie, it's like who is thoughtful and listens, and basically will function as a very cheap, if not free, psychoanalyst. And I saw Charlie in training for his psychoanalytical work, and I thought, aha, I've met him. This man can help. And obviously I don't need help. I don't need it. So it's ironic. But despite my lack of need, Charlie and I have had some, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'll just say it for you, wonderful sessions together. Where Charlie has really exercised those analytical gifts for my betterment. For my betterment. I've climbed to the top of the corporate part-time work ladder. I'm looking down. I know what's out there. You say, what do you do after you get a hot car, a great job, and you've achieved your dreams? Well, I was asking the same questions. Charlie and I there was one meaningful session, and I wouldn't normally do this. I think there's probably legal reasons I shouldn't talk about this. We were riding in that Honda Civic somebody mentioned, and Charlie, or maybe we weren't, maybe we made it somewhere else, but Charlie, how many of you are familiar with something called the Rorschach test? Anybody? Okay, 7 of you. The rest of us are like me, hadn't heard of it. So one day, Charlie said to me during one of our wonderful sessions, he presented me with a sheet of paper that had a series of ink blots on it. Maybe known as the ink blot test. I didn't. Never heard of it. Charlie slid across a series of ink blots, and he said, "What do you see?" And I mean, God is my witness, if you saw these ink blots, you would know exactly what I saw. It was so clear. There was a moon, like a waning or waxing moon, and then outside of that moon, on both sides, were two wolves crawling on the outside of the moon. And then Charlie, being a wonderful friend and psychoanalyst with a sliding scale, said, what kind of wolves? And I said, lonely wolves. I was barely 30, you can understand. I later learned that Charlie now loves to talk about how the way we describe animals, pets, fish, dogs, often is a way of describing ourselves. And so, by extension, I was that lonely wolf. Powerful work, I just want to say, powerful work in my life. Okay, Amway opportunity, talk to me after. Great stuff, killer jokes. Yeah, laughter. I want to say a couple things about Charlie and Chris, about what they bring to the room, and what they bring to each other, but what they bring to the room. And what I love about them is the laughter that they bring. Like, I mean, we're having fun tonight, we're giving speeches, whatever, but if you have dinner with these two guys, and you're just spitballing and you're sharing a story from your day or whatever, like the way that they respond to the friends in their lives and the fun that they have with you, like we've talked about their serious side, their generosity, whatever, and I want to just talk about the good times that we have. Like, it is so fun to just come to them with a story of your own failure. I've heard other people share them. I would have to rack my brain. But a story of your day, of anything, self-deprecating, self-glorifying, whatever. Like, you know Charlie's laughter, his family's laughter. It's just like the warmest thing to hear Charlie sob and cry in laughter. And to watch Chris look at Charlie sobbing and laughing, do that Chris look where he goes. And it's the most it's like the deepest sense of empathy though, because like I do think that like good times are just magnified with you guys, and it's clear together that good times are magnified for the both of you. And I've just appreciated your laughter in my life and your willingness to laugh with or at me or laugh together. And I think that it's a strength moving forward for you, and it's been a strength in my life, and like a sense of also like in difficult times, it's been a really uplifting thing that you guys bring to the friends in your life, to laugh with them. So thank you. Applause. Then paragraph 2. Charlie talks a lot about everybody. A couple people mentioned this, so I'll just hit it quick. But Charlie mentions values a lot, and how he has a framework for what he does professionally, but also how he lives. That like he tries to move. I know it. I'm just verifying. To eliminate difficult feelings, but to move towards behaviors and things that you value. And he's taught all of us who are his friends to do that, and he's talked us through life and coached us in something that he doesn't just think about or read about, but he lives. And I think what is so moving about today's wedding, the ceremony and then the reception and your life after, but especially what we've been through today, is how much that reflects the strong value you guys place on us as your friends, on each other as your partners, and the standard you uphold in your lives, like in everything you do. So I wrote down a few values that I think that you guys have exemplified to me and others. Values of honesty, intimacy, of forgiveness, of family. You guys have exemplified values of learning and growth, the willingness to accept mistakes. You both value compassion and understanding. I think you both are really good listeners. Now, I'm a really good listener myself, so it's weird to be beaten out. Can you guys put a little more volume on the mic? You guys value, you do. You are exceptional. You guys are exceptional listeners. and I mentioned laughter, and of companionship, whether it's us as your friends, whether it's your family, whether it's coworkers, companionship as a theme in your life that you're willing to invest in us as companions. So I wanted to finish on a quote from the beautiful ceremony. I mean, I've never been to a more beautiful ceremony. I thought when the rector said this, it really touched me. He said, "Today, joy conquers despair, and unity overcomes loneliness." And so thank you for the gift of being in your life from all of us, and thank you for today, and congratulations on an incredible decision to be together and an incredible future. Jeremy and I want to invite all the groomsmen up for a toast with the whole group. And maybe because you've been sitting for a little while, let's all stand. Just really wanted to say that. Let's all stand and raise a glass to Charlie and Chris, to the future, to their wonderful marriage. Bless them both. Cheers!